Hey, this is John with Six String Country. You guys requested Back Where I Come From by Chesney. The song was written by Mac McAnally. It's an F sharp, so we're going to tune down both the electric and the acoustic to half step standard tune. I'm going to play it in G. We got some pretty easy strum patterns and chords to learn for a solid rhythm lesson, and we've got a lead lesson without a solo, but we got some chord work and some opened up parts in a verse with a couple of licks. Let's get started.
All the beers you drank, back where I come from. Back where I come from is where I'll be when it's said and done. I'm as proud as anyone, that's where I come Sunday school, who made the sun shine through. I knew who made the moon shine too, back where I come from. Blue eyes on a Saturday night, tan legs in the broad daylight. TVs, they were black and white, back where I come from. Back where I come from is where I'll be. Say it's backwards.
So for the rhythm lesson here, I'm playing my acoustic guitar. I am tuned down to E flat standard tuning, so I just took everything and dropped it down a half step. The thought behind that was the song is in F sharp, so if I tune it down a half step, I can play everything in G, and it's just nice and buttoned up without having to deal with higher capos. And I can get kind of those chords that I'm really looking to grab. Just a breakdown of what's actually happening. We're going to be using 4 chords, so pretty simple on the chord diagram here. Just a standard G chord. That's the 3rd fret on the low E. I'm going to mute the A string, open D, open G, and the 3rd fret B and E strings. There is some movement in the choruses, which when we break that down, we'll take a look at. But for the most part, we're going to go down, 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 up, down, 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 up, the whole song. So the intro starts on G. It's just 2 bars of G. So it's down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Just super smooth, super just straightforward. Not a hard thing here. So just try and get that smooth. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So that's our intro. For the verses and the turnaround, so verses, the turnaround 1 coming out of the chorus 1, so like intro 2 is what it'll look like on your chord chart. Intro 2, verse 2, intro 3, so coming right out of chorus 2. There's no guitar solo. So verse 3 and outro, they're all going to be the same chord progression. If you're watching on YouTube or another site, make sure to go to sixstringcountry.com and you can color it a little bit. So play it 2 more times for me. And here's the ending of the song. You just end it on a G chord. So let's put everything we just learned to tempo. Here is the very intro of the song. It's 2 bars of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is verse 1 and verse 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. website, you can just simply pop up the chord chart. If you've already learned the acoustic lesson, then you already know all of this. It's G, D, G over B, C. Those are the changes, and that progression we play 4 times in the verse. So once we resolve our riff, we're getting out of it. I'm going to let that first progression breathe. The second progression, I'm going to slide up and do an inverted G chord here. That's going to be the gist of verse 2. So the vision there is we're out the first progression. Second progression, we're sliding up. Just kind of like fretboard theory here. This is a G chord played in kind of a C. If you were to capo up here on the 7th fret. There, there it is. If you were to capo on the 7th fret, this would be a C chord. And so I'm going to take the... I'm going to take this and play it as an end. Guys, some tools here to make your own embellishments. There's a lot of box work you can do around this G bar chord here. Use that, practice working that in. This is a great spot to work in a couple of licks without overplaying. There's tons of space, so you have plenty of room to make some noise here. I suggest using this double stop area here, the 3rd to the 5th fret. There's plenty of work we can do there. But that's where the vision is. So let's put this all into application. Coming out of the first chorus, we're letting that riff breathe. We end the riff in the first progression of that second verse. We're just letting it breathe. Second progression. That intro 3 really slow. We're going to put this to tempo in a second, but here's intro 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now verse 3, we're going to let it breathe. We're just out. And here's the last progression. So it's G to D, G over B, and we're going to build on a C chord. So let's put everything we learned to tempo. Here are all the choruses. 1, 2, 3, 4.